Hello buddies! Most of the time we ask the question, should I grind to make money in this game? There's multiple spots like Crypt, I made a video on that, on Ash I did a video on that, there's also the Giants that are really good, Underground Gyfin. All of those spots are really good right now, but there are some spots that may not really seem good at first or like that as good as those spots, but they are secretly the best spot, but in a certain scenario on console. On PC, the money per hour that you will see is not the same, it's less because of a certain interaction that I will show you later, but for console it works really well. And that spot is Blood Wolf. So it's a really easy spot, recommended AP 180, anyone can do it. Just to prove that, I built a seasonal character, as you can see, full Tuvala Gear, with like a Destruction Spirit Stone, like all the basic stuff. Anyone can get it, anyone can make a seasonal character and just put 5 million and have all of that. And as you can see, I'm on Season 3 server, so that proves that it's not my main, it's not my gear. If you say that I do good trash loot on that spot because of the gear, it's not, it's a really easy spot to farm. I chose a Berserker because it's a really fast class, and as you can see, every time I want to grind spots, I make a Berserker. Like here, this one is like on the, it was like farming a lot of Sequoia upper, I mean. That one too, damage Lekin, like just to farm the merchant ring piece. And I also tagged a Berserker for my other character. And those are used only to farm spots that are really easy to farm, where you need a lot of mobility. But you can use other classes like Valkyries, Musas, classes that are really fast and just one-shot everything, because it's a really easy spot. If you want to see my AP on that, it's 4 or 5 max, it's really low. So I just want to put the emphasis on that it's a really easy spot to farm, and you don't need any gear to be able to make the money that I will show you. It's like really crazy. So for the buffs, I will show you the crystal first. So let's see the crystals. It's basically the normal crystals. Yeah, those can be a bit expensive, but you really don't need crystals for Blood Wolves. It's a really low AP zone, so you just need like maybe attack speed. You don't need any accuracy. The guarantee is really good because, you know, drop rate. So and all the rest is like kind of not necessary here. Critical damage, it helps with one shots, but you don't really need crystals to farm at Blood Wolves. It's a really old spot, but it gives really good money. And for the consumables, I have like a Frenzy Drought and like a simple Crown Meal just to get a bit more AP, but it's really not necessary. And for the add-ons, basically I'm not a master of Berserker. Just use Beastly Wine Slash and just spam it all the time, so that's why I use Monster AP and cast speed on that. And I just use like occasional Frenzied Slayer in the middle of my Beastly Wind Slash, and occasional like Predatory Hunt just to jump around faster. But those are pretty standard, I mean not even standard add-ons, it's just add-ons that I put myself just because I mean I need attack speed, I need monster damage, and on a skill that I always use, so why not? So I will show you the rotation first. It's pretty easy to find. It's like down there. You will see like a big bridge. It's kind of the reference spot. You just see the bridge and you're pretty good to go. So the rotation I like, and also the floor is kind of red, so it's basically the only spot where the floor is as a red texture, so it's really easy to find. I will show you my rotation now. So what I like to do is I kill that pack of mob. Basically you just one-shot anything. So the faster you are, the faster you will get trash loot, and the more money you will get. So after that I just jump around here. Sometimes I kill that big elite. I just kill all of those mobs on the line. Kill those. Now I'm pretty slow because I don't have my 100%. rage, but if I jump and I use my spirit, consume rage, and I just continue, I go up there, I just kill that line. It's just one-shotting everything, you know, it's an easy spot, and just turn a little to kill those mobs, kill those pack, and that pack. It's really straightforward, you just make a circle. After that I like to kill all of those, and I go down to here, and kill those mobs, and you pretty much completed the rotation. It's a small rotation, but they just respawn by the time that you come back here, so you can do that for hours and hours and hours. So by doing that, it's really easy spot and you make a ton of money, and I will show you now how you make money. So now that you know like the rotation and the gear that you need, I can show you how you make money. As you can see, the most money we can make at Blood Wolf is the blood energy residue. The blood energy residue are usually something that is terrible, you just don't really need it anytime and you just put it in your storage and you just forget about it. But especially on console, it's quite good for a simple reason, which is you need the black energy residue to craft the inverted version of the Garmot's Heart. So let's find the Garmot's Heart, which is worth like 7 billion, around 7 billion. But if you buy it min-bid, especially during weekends where everybody does their Garmots and just put it min-bid all the time, you can get it pretty cheap, like maybe 6 billion, 6.5, around that number. And after that, you have a Garmot's Heart, you spend 6 billion, yes, you need like basic investment on that, but after that, you just craft the inverted heart and you sell it for 10.8. So basically, you just use your black energy residue to make inverted Garmot's Heart and selling them. Again, that only works on console, because on PC, they don't have like the scroll that give the weekly scroll to kill our own Garmot, solo Garmot, and their Garmot's price is pretty much max bid. It's like 20 billion. But for console, it's really unique. It's like way less than PC. So that's why this little trick with the black energy residue works. And that's like 1 billion per hour just on that little trick that you can do. So just by farming black energy residue, you make 1 billion, which is pretty much best than any other spots. And the rest is also pretty good, like the Kagtunaks, which you can make the crystals valor. I think that's what they called. Yeah, the red fang valor, which are worth like 500 million. And there's a bunch of sellers, but they sell pretty quick. And there's also I would just look for red fang. You can either craft, yeah, either crystals, which are max bid all the time. So that's another 500 billion that you can make, and the rest is like Kafras, like the usual stuff. But the big two things are the Kagtunaks, where if you are lucky, you can get a lot of per hour. For me, I think it's 1.3 on average that I got. 1 hour I did 0, the other one I did 1, and the third hour I did 3. So it's pretty good money just on Kagtunaks, but if we add the value of the black energy residue, it's really badass. And if you wonder how to craft that inverted with the black energy residue, you just go in Duvancrune, you buy a house, you buy the Duvancrune 5 house, and basically you just buy the Duvancrune weapon workshop, and as you can see, I'm already crafting my little crystal, which are the refined black energy residue. And it's like really like low craft time, it's 5 minutes if you have a decent worker, which like I do, but you can put any worker on it, because at some point you will run out of black energy residue pretty fast. So you craft those refined, and after that, with all of those refined, you will craft the Hesedd crystals. You can buy the Hesedd crystals for 10 million each, but personally I don't really like, I cannot really buy them. It doesn't sell for me, or maybe I'm just unlucky, but put a pre-order on that, and you can do that trick without even farming Blood Wolf or any like Duvenkroon spots to get Black Energy Residue. And to make it like to make the Garmot's Heart inverted, you need 1375 Black Energy Residue. So according to like my numbers, which I pulled next to 300 Black Energy Residue per hour, it's like 4 or 5 hours of grinding. So that's like that's how you can make the inverted. You also need 3 concentrated black stones, but it's pretty like negligible. You don't like I don't really count that because it's really not that much. So yeah, that's how you make money with the Blood Wolf. But it's not only the Blood Wolf. Blood Wolf is like the best because there is like Kagtunaks that sells for like a lot. And also in my calculations, I didn't take it into account the fact that maybe we can drop the enchant the Kagtunak treasure piece. I just took into account the PT pieces, but sometimes you can get the treasure piece if you farm a lot. So that might even increase even more the number, the value of per hour that you can get. And also I didn't count the morning research boxes. Personally, I did like, I don't know, like 6-7 hours and I got 3 of them. So either I got super lucky, or it's not really like that rare to drop them. And it gives a pretty good like bunch of money if you do the 20,000 kills. So it's a pretty good money, but I don't count it in my calculations because I don't really like, it's really rare to get, or at least not every hour, so I don't really count that. Same with the treasure piece. But all the rest, it's pretty good. Like, we always need Kafras, Fossil if you want the fail stacks. And also, since I farm on a seasonal character, I get some time-filled blackstones. And I get like, I don't know, just look for, yeah, we'll just go to Duvenkroon, my storage, where I stack my time-filled blackstones. Storage. As you can see, I got like 5k, almost 6k time-filled blackstone. I get like around 1300 per hour. They drop like crazy, and if you need money, you can just trade them for fail stacks. I made like calculations. I will have to check which is the best option that you can get. But also, if you need loot scrolls, like item collection loot scrolls, you can trade them for that. So that's like, you farm on a seasonal character and you get free loot scrolls and free fail stacks. It's like 100 million extra money just because you are on the seasonal character and you farm it in a seasonal server. You can also like farm in Arsha, because Blood Wolf is not a really popular spot on console. You don't really see a lot of like big killers all the time. So if you want, you can get that extra loot, item loot drop, and just farm more like Black Energy Residue. And if you see someone that is there, you can just go on the seasonal server and you can just farm those time-filled blackstones that are pretty valuable. So yeah, that's how you can make like, I think 3 billion per hour on the Blood Wolf if you do those little tricks. And again, it only works on console, so those PC players that might say like, oh, it's not really like a good indicator, it's only for console. I'm a console content creator, so I just think about console and I just talk about console. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any question, you can ask them in the comment section and I will answer them. I suggest you to go try out Blood Wolf, especially if you don't have a lot of gear, because you can make a bunch of money on console just by being there. Or if you are on PC, you can get money still, but not the Black Energy Residue trick, like the 1 billion extra money that you can get from that spot. The Kagtunaks are good. You can get like Eye of the Ruin rings that are good. Like, there's a bunch of good stuff you can get from there for really little investment and like little thinking when you grind. So yeah, I will see you another video, buddies.